Good morning, everyone. Last time we had completed the topic representation of real numbers on the number line. Real number consists of rational as well as irrational. Both the types of rational as well as irrational we have done on the number line, expecting that you understood all that. If you are having difficulty, again and again, you reopen the video and see, that will be clear to you. You try to practice your own, the certain questions which I made you to write, made you to do all these work has to be done in the copy. Today we are going to take a new topic, multiplication of irrational numbers. You know the multiplication of rational numbers, that is easy. 2 into 3, if you want to multiply 2 3s are 6, directly you can multiply. Now today we are taking the topic multiplication of irrational numbers. Now what are irrational numbers? In which we used to get the root side. That is irrational. Till now we have learned that one. Now after doing this only, we will come to know about another term, rationalizing factor. Rationalizing factor of the irrational number. Because of that, I want to show how to multiply the irrational numbers. Suppose you got a irrational number root 2 and you are multiplying this with root 3. I'm trying to take the smaller examples, smaller numbers, and after that we'll try to discuss about the numbers which are slightly bigger. Root 2 into root 3. Both are irrational. If both are irrational, both of them are inside the radical sign, while taking the multiplication of these two, we used to write a common root sign, and we used to multiply 2 into 3 directly. 2 into 3, that is 6. That means root 2 into root 3 is root 6. Root 2 into root 3 is root 6. Inside the radical sign, this is also inside the radical sign. When you're multiplying these two, just multiply inside values 2 and 3 and put the common root side. Order of the surd should be same. Order of this irrational number should be same. We will discuss about only the irrational numbers where the order is same. We will not discuss much other questions where the order is different. Now if I take in root 2 into root 2. The first I had taken root 2 into root 3. Directly I multiplied 2 into 3 and we got 6. But if you are multiplying root 2 into root 2, the number is same. Procedure is same. We multiply 2 into 2 because inside the radical sign we got 2 as well as 2. 2 into 2 it becomes 4 and the value of root 4 is 2. But here we try to reduce the step if the same number is multiplied twice having the root sign. We avoid all that and directly write that as 2. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. The same way root 3 into root 3 is 3. Root 6 into root 6 is 6. If the number is same, earlier we got different number 2 and 3, then we had multiplied that together and we have put it inside the radical sign root 6. 2 3s are 6 and we have got root 6. Here we got root 2 into root 2. Multiplication is root 4 and square root of 4 is 2. This time root sign will not come. Because the same number root 2 and root 2 is multiplied, we consider square and square root will be cancelled. Root 2 into root 2 means root 2 whole square and square root and square will be cancelled and it will become 2. Clear? Therefore, the same number if it is multiplied, we avoid writing the root sign. That you have to keep it in mind. Clear? These are simple numbers. I'll take one more example. Suppose you got root 6 into root 6. I'm not writing root 6 into root 6 is root 6 into 6 or root 36. Directly I'm writing 6. If the same number is multiplied, root 6 into root 6, then multiplication will become 6. Clear? These are the simple numbers where I've taken the surd, I'm using the word surd, which is actually an irrational number, where all these are pure surd. Pure surd means outside there is no number. In such cases, while multiplication, we used to multiply root 6 into root 6 is 6, root 2 into root 2 is 2, root 2 into root 3 is root 6. Again, I'll take another pure surd where all pure surd, suppose I've taken root 5 and suppose I've taken root 6. Both of them are pure surd. Root 5 into root 6, it will become root 5 into 6. Since the numbers are different, therefore they have to be multiplied, and we got root 30 is the answer. Only if the number is same, then root sign will be removed. Root 2 into root 2, same number. That's why the root sign has removed and it has come 2. These two cases we have taken, root sign has removed. Clear? Because the numbers were same. Root 6, root 6. Root 2, root 2. If I am taking root 5 into root 5, what will be the answer? 5. Because root 5 into root 5 is root 25 and root 25 is actually 5. Therefore, such type of question, if the same number is multiplied 2 times, we used to avoid the root sign and directly we will write the number 5. Clear? Next, these were the pure surd. Now I'm mixing the surd. Mixed surd means when you used to get some rational part and some irrational part. 3 root 2 I have taken the first number. Second number is 2 root 3 I have taken. And if you're multiplying these two. In such type of question, we have to multiply only the rational part together, irrational part together. 3 into 2, both are rational. Therefore, we have multiplied this. 3 2s are 6. And this root 2 and root 3, both are inside the radical sign. They have to be multiplied. We got 6 root 6. That means the rational part has to be multiplied together. Irrational numbers has to be multiplied together. And after that, put the irrational numbers inside the radical sign and rational numbers outside the radical sign. That's all. If I've got 5 root 3 into 3 root 3, taken 5 root 3 and 3 root 3, procedure is same. We multiply 5 into 3, that is 15, okay. Now this root 3 and root 3 has to be multiplied, and we know that when root 3 is multiplied 2 times, this root sign will be removed and we used to get only 3. Root 3 into root 3 is no need of writing root 9, directly you can write as 3. Therefore 15, 3s are 45, that's the answer. Clear? When you multiplying 5 root 3 and 3 root 3, as usual, we multiply the rational number 5 and 3, that is 15 we got. And as usual, we multiply the irrational number root 3 into root 3. And we know that when irrational numbers, same irrational numbers are multiplied 2 times, then root sign should be removed. Therefore, root 3 into root 3, we got 3. Root sign is removed. Now, there is no root sign, multiply all together, we got number as 45. But if numbers are different, root 2 into root 3, we have to multiply like this, root 2 into 3. And inside the radical sign, we've got root 6, 6 root 6. Clear? Next one. Next one is, suppose we got 3 root 2 into 5 root 2. I'm giving some examples so that you can multiply and get the proper multiplication. You can multiply it properly. 3 into 5. These are the rational parts. They can be multiplied together. And root 2 and root 2 has to be multiplied. And root 2 into root 2 is, as I said, it is 2. 3 into 5 into 2. 3 into 5, this is the rational part. And root 2 into root 2 is 2. That's the answer 30. Clear? These were the mix and pure surd when they are multiplying then what answer you are going to get that we had discussed. Next one. All these irrational numbers has to be multiplied. I've taken the simple one. The afterwards, when we take 3 root 2, this is the first irrational number, and second is root 2 plus root 5. I made little bit complicated now. One I have taken as 3 root 2, and the second I have taken as root 2 plus root 5. Our aim is to multiply that. Now, how to multiply that? If this is a single number, this has to be multiplied individually with each of the number if it is separated by a plus or minus sign. Okay? This has to be multiplied with this, as well as this number has to be multiplied with this. If you got two numbers binomial and we are multiplying it with a monomial, this number has to be multiplied with this as well as this both. Both of them will be separated by plus or minus sign. Clear? Now, how to do this? This 3 root 2 has to be multiplied first with root 2. 3 root 2 has to be multiplied with root 2 first. After that, we got the plus sign. Now, this 3 root 2 has to be multiplied with root 5. This 3 root 2 has to be multiplied with root 2, as well as 3 root 2 has to be multiplied with root 5. It has to be multiplied with both. When you're multiplying these two, these are the rational part. 3 is over here, 1 is over here. 3 into 1, that is 3 into root 2 into root 2. The procedure you know, root 2 into root 2 is 2. If the same number inside the radical sign is multiplied, the radical sign will be removed. Therefore, root 2 into root 2 is 2 directly you can write. 3 1s are 3. Nothing is mentioned. That means we consider here as 1. 3 1s are 3 into root 2 into root 2 is 2. This is the product of these two. Now we move to this part. Here again, as I said, this is 1. 3 into 1 is 3. Root 2 into root 5, both are different numbers. Therefore, we have to multiply inside the radical line 2 into 5. That is 6 plus 3 root 10. That's the answer. Make sure they cannot be added. Don't write 9 root 10. If you're writing, it will be wrong. We know that 6 plus 3x cannot be added. 6 plus 3x cannot be written as 9x. They can be added only if both are having x. 6x plus 3x can be written as 9x, but 6 plus 3x cannot be written as 9x. Same way, 6 plus 3 root 10 cannot be added because here we are having root 10, here we don't have root 10. Therefore, we cannot write this as 9 root 10. This is the answer. This has to be left as it is. We'll do more questions. It will be clear to you. Suppose 3 root 5 into 2 root 3 plus 2 root 5. This time I'm going to take minus sign, suppose. Clear? Now we are going to take multiplication of these numbers. Procedure is same. We have to multiply individually with this as well as this with this. First we multiply 3 root 5 with 2 root 3. In between we will put minus sign. Again we multiply this 3 root 5 with 2 root 5. Sign has to be taken minus only. Now while multiplication of these two, 3 into 2, the rational part has to be multiplied together, then we got 6. And irrational part are root 5 and root 3. Root 5 into root 3. Since they are having different numbers, we'll write root 5 into 3 minus. Here 3 2s are 6 into. Root 5 into root 5 is 5 directly we get that. Okay, because they are the same number, root 5 into root 5. No need of writing root 25 because we are trying to reduce the step. If the numbers are same, root 5 and root 5, and if you are multiplying together, directly we can write root 5 into root 5 is 5. Here we cannot do that because here root 5 as well as root 3, the numbers were different. One was root 5, other was root 3. Therefore, here in this case, we cannot remove the radical sign. Here we can remove the radical sign because root 5 and root 5 has multiplied together and we have got that as 5. This is 6 into root 15 minus 6 5s are 30. That is 6 root 15 minus 30. That's the answer. That's the multiplication of these numbers. Expecting that these multiplications you have understood. We'll take one or two more examples of this type, and we will move to the topic, our main topic, rationalizing factor. Multiplication is important because rationalizing factor you will not understand before explaining the multiplication of irrational numbers. That will not be clear to you. That's why I made you to multiply, how to multiply these irrational numbers. We try to take some other number, 3 root 5 plus 2 root 2 into 4 root 5 minus 3 root 2. I've tried to make the question slightly difficult so that if you practice, then other questions which is given in the textbook or refreshers, you will not have much difficulty. That's why I've taken a slight complicated question. Okay. Procedure is same. We have to multiply this 3 root 5 with each of these two numbers. 3 root 5 has to be multiplied with each of these numbers. I'm writing that 4 root 5 minus 3 root 2. 3 root 5 has multiplied with each of these numbers. Plus, here we got the plus sign. And this 2 root 2 again has to be multiplied with the same number. 4 root 5 minus 3 root 2. Clear? This 3 root 5 as well as 2 root 2 both has to be multiplied with both the terms of the second number. First we have multiplied 3 root 5 with this number, then 2 root 2 with this number. Now we'll continue. This has to be multiplied with this as well as this has to be multiplied with this. If you are multiplying these two, since you have practiced so many questions, therefore I'm trying to take little bit steps I'm reducing, expecting that you understood this. We multiply 3 with 4 root 5, 3 root 5 with 4 root 5. We first multiply the rational part. 3 into 4 into 3 into 4 into root 5 into root 5 is 5. Root 5 into root 5 is 5. Therefore, this is the multiplication of these two. Now, this 3 root 5 has to be multiplied with this. We got minus sign here. 3 into 3 is 9. And root 5 into root 2 is root 10. Clear? This is multiplication of 3 root 5 with 3 root 2. Now we come to this plus sign here. We got plus sign has to be kept properly. 2 into 4. The rational part we are multiplying. 2 into 4 into root 2 into root 5. This is multiplication of these two. Again we got minus sign. 2 into 3 into root 2 into root 2 is 2. Okay. Now further simplify it. 3 4s are 12, 5s are 60. 9 root 10 plus 8 root 10 minus 2 3s are 6, 2s are 12. We search for the like terms, and if it is possible to add or subtract, we'll do that. This is 60, this is 12. Both are whole numbers, 60 and 12, and in between we got the minus sign. Therefore, we subtract 60 and 12. 60 minus 12, that is 48. This is minus 9 root 10 and this is 8 root 10. Both are having the value root 10 here. Therefore, we can add or subtract whatever is possible. This is minus 9 and this is 8. If you got minus 9x plus 8x, what you used to get? Yes, minus 1x you used to get, because x is the common value here. Minus 9 plus 8 is minus 1. Therefore, we used to get minus 1x. Same procedure we follow over here. Minus 9 root 10 plus 8 root 10 will be minus root 10. The sign of greater value has to be written. Therefore, this is the answer, 48 minus root 10, for the multiplication of these numbers. Expecting multiplication is clear to you. Once again, you see the video in case if you're having the difficulty, clear off your doubts, because the topic rationalizing factor which I'm going to show, that is totally based on multiplication of irrational numbers. And if multiplication of irrational numbers is not clear to you, you will have slight difficulty in finding the rationalizing factor or rationalization of denominator of certain irrational numbers. Expecting my concept is clear to you, why I'm taking all these examples and why I have taken different types of examples. Clear? Now, we'll take the next one. Next one is rationalizing factor. What is rationalizing factor of an irrational number? Rationalizing factor of an irrational number. I'll explain the meaning of it. By the time you practice the questions of multiplication of different irrational numbers, and next day we will do it in detail. Now, what is rationalizing factor? RF, I'm writing in short. RF means rationalizing factor. RF of an irrational number is another irrational number. Another irrational number which, when multiplied to given irrational number, gives the result as rational. That is the rationalizing factor. Now, what is the meaning of it? Let me explain that to you. Suppose I have taken root 2. This is an irrational number. This is an irrational number. I have taken root 2. And we are trying to find out its rationalizing factor. This is the irrational number I have taken. And we are trying to find out its rationalizing factor. An irrational number. What is the irrational number? Root 2. We are trying to find out its rationalizing factor. Now, what is rationalizing factor of an irrational number? It is another irrational number. Here, definitely you will get this rationalizing factor, you will get as an irrational number which, when multiplied to given irrational number, when you multiply this rationalizing factor to the given irrational number, the result will be as rational. The result which you are going to get as rational. Now, irrational means we are getting root sign. What else number has to be multiplied over here so that the result you will get as rational? That means the root sign will be removed. Our aim is to get a number which is not having root sign here after multiplication of root 2. Okay. Now, what has to be multiplied? We have already discussed. If we are multiplying root 2 with another root 2 and do root 2, it becomes 2. And the root sign is removed. So what number we have multiplied here? Root 2. Root 2 is multiplied with root 2 to get 2. Therefore, rationalizing factor of this irrational number root 2 is root 2. Because when you're multiplying these two, we are getting the result as rational. Therefore, rationalizing factor of this irrational number is another irrational number whose product with the given irrational number gives the result as rational. Clear? Actually, rationalizing factor of a monomial is same monomial. This will be more clear to you. If I'm taking root 5, the rationalizing factor of root 5 is root 5 itself. Same number has to be taken. Suppose you have taken root 7, then you have to take root 7. If you are taking 3 root 7, 3 is already a rational number. If you have taken 3 root 7, 3 is already a rational number. Therefore, you don't have to make it as rational. Then what has to be multiplied to this 3 root 7? Root 7. This is 3 into 7, that becomes rational number. Therefore, what is the rationalizing factor of 3 root 7? Root 7. You don't have to write 3 root 7. If you got 3 root 7, 3 is already a rational number. We have to take only the irrational number. Irrational numbers, root 7 has to be multiplied with root 7 so that you will get a rational number. Clear? This is rationalizing factor of a monomial. Now we'll take binomial, root 5 plus root 2. What has to be multiplied to this so that it will become a rational number? Rationalizing factor. Second point you write, rationalizing factor of a binomial. Binomial means two terms. In which two terms are there? Root 5 plus root 2. Is its conjugate. Conjugate means in between, if you got root 5 and root 2 plus sign, the conjugate of this will be root 5 minus root 2, just opposite sign. Clear? If you got plus, then you have to take minus. If you got minus, then you have to take plus. If it is a binomial, the rationalizing factor of a binomial is its conjugate, just opposite sign. And for monomial, it is the same number. Clear? Now, why these two is multiplied, then we will get the result as rational number. We'll see that. This is in the form of a plus b, a minus b. And the formula for a plus b, a minus b is a square minus b square. Root 5 is whole square is 5 and root 2 whole square is 2. 5 minus 2, it becomes 3, which is not having root sign, so it is a rational number. Therefore, rationalizing factor of a binomial is its conjugate. Two things we have learned over here. The basic was to multiply. Second, the rationalizing factor of monomial and binomial. Two things you have to keep in mind for this particular topic. Rationalizing factor of a monomial is same monomial. And rationalizing factor of a binomial is its conjugate. Okay. Next time we will discuss about the rationalizing factor of some other numbers. By the time you practice the multiplication of irrational numbers, this will definitely help you to solve certain questions. The questions which are given in the exercise or the textbook is very less. You have to practice some other questions from this different refreshers of such types. We'll discuss it later on. By the time we will, I'm stopping here itself. You practice the question of your own. Thank you.